Okay, so today I'm going to talk about testosterone. I'm going to talk about the new product, Contest P.C.T. We're going to talk about testosterone, we're going to talk about reducing estrogen, and also this does have a cortisol inhibitor, which I'm going to explain about in a minute as well. So yes, we need high testosterone. Men have got different levels of testosterone, and people say to me, do these test boosters work? Well, I think that, if you've already got a very high testosterone level and you take this, you're probably not going to feel it as much as what you are if your testosterone is down here. Because what will happen is, it will be down here, you'll take this test booster and it'll elevate it back up to where it should be. Obviously, if it's already high, there's not a lot higher than it can go. Obviously, when we take steroids, we're putting it in synthetically. So what happens while we're on them, it's brilliant, obviously, because our testosterone is more than what the body would be naturally producing. The problem comes is when you're taking the steroids, obviously, the natural testosterone produced by the body starts decreasing. So when you come off, you're going to find that you're going to be left with very little testosterone. And that's why we have it called P.C.T, post-course therapy, meaning that afterwards we need to elevate our testosterone, our natural testosterone, back up to its normal levels. Now, as you get older, that becomes actually harder. I found that when you're younger, your test levels can pretty much balance out very, very quickly. As you get older, them natural testosterone levels don't come back quite so fast. And in fact, they start lowering as you get older. And a lot of guys that I've noticed, suffer a little bit from depression. They don't feel themselves, their sex drive decreases, and it's wrongly diagnosed. A lot of it is due basically just to their testosterone dropping off. And so something like this can help majorly. I've give test boosters to some older guys. They've come in a few weeks later, they felt absolutely fantastic, they felt great. So definitely they work. We had a little experiment. We tried a few different test boosters and we found that D-aspartic acid definitely works. That definitely, you take it before you go to bed and in the morning. So we've had a trial with a few test boosters, but this is a combination and has got pretty much everything in it. So at the same time, we want our testosterone to be increased, but we also want to decrease our estrogen, the female hormone, as where women are primarily estrogen with a very little amount of testosterone. We're the opposite, men are the opposite. So we want we do want estrogen present, but not too much. So we want to reduce that and increase our testosterone. Now, at the same time, we also what's known as a cortisol inhibitor in here. Now, what that means is we've got ingredients like ashwagandha in there, which have become very popular. When we get stressed, we release what's known as cortisol, which actually can chew muscle and tends to happen when we're dieting. Sometimes if we're not getting a lot of sleep, sometimes we're a bit stressed about the show, the body's under a bit of distress, you can actually release cortisol. So having all three things working in combination is fantastic. Also, we have CLA in there, conjugated linoleic acid, which is absolutely fantastic. It's weight control basically, and that's why we've called it CON, because that stands for that, and the test obviously, which is the test booster, and P.C.T, which is post-course therapy. It's got everything in there. If we look at the ingredients here, again we've got D-aspartic acid, which we said works very, very well. This Tonkat, which again is a testosterone booster. We have in here also fenugreek, which is another great test booster. So it's packed with test boosters. Again, ashwagandha, which is good for stress relief. And we also have a few ingredients here that also help to reduce estrogen, like I said. So all three things working together, absolutely fantastic. So definitely worth a go. You've got to take 4 in the morning and 4 at night. The reason why you have to take so many capsules is because there's a lot of ingredients in there, so it's just not possible to get it in 1 or 2 capsules. By having a higher testosterone, going back to the testosterone, it's obviously going to make you stronger, going to make you feel better, going to give you a better sex drive. You're just generally going to feel better. Like I said, as you get older, it starts dropping off. Now, talking about estrogen, we definitely don't want that in males, because being the female hormone, it causes gynecomastia, which is basically under the nipple. You get like swelling, it can cause water retention and unwanted side effects for men, which we don't want. So we want to reduce that. We obviously don't want cortisol, because that, I said, can chew muscle up. So with all three things working in conjunction, this has been set perfectly. So for you men out there that want to increase your testosterone, want to just generally feel better, have a better sex drive, feel stronger, and don't want unwanted side effects, which actually you get when you're younger at certain points, like through puberty and that. You'll find that you do get this. Obviously steroid users get it because there's so much testosterone going in that some of it gets obviously converted over to the female hormone estrogen, and also it decreases your natural testosterone level. So obviously the good side of taking it is at the time when you're taking it, yes, you feel great, but obviously when you come off, that's where the problem can start. So I think keeping your natural testosterone elevated is very important, and also keeping estrogen lower. And also we need to obviously worry about cortisol. Now obviously again, like I talked about, the CLA is good for weight control, so it's all in here. So you'll find after a week or two of taking this, you'll feel better, your sex drive will have increased, you're going to feel good, you're going to feel strong. But like I said, if your testosterone is already relatively high, you're not going to feel this as much. If it's low, then you're going to feel it more. So it's definitely worth a go. The Contest PCT, elevating your testosterone, is definitely the way forward. So give it a go, try it out, and we'll speak to you soon.